Believe it or not, improving your home's energy efficiency has other benefits beyond reducing your consumption and saving you money on your monthly utility bills.
Part of what we do is making homes safer as well as more energy efficient and more comfortable. I didn't realize that folks lived in some of the conditions they live in. Some of the air quality issues that I found were really bad.
Many of the techniques and products we have covered can have a significant impact on your personal health and safety as well.
Moisture is a very big issue, and it can come from all directions. It can come from underneath, it can come up from the floor, it can come from the roof, it can come through the windows and doors, it can come through the sidewall.
Have you ever heard someone talk about sick building syndrome? Or had a neighbor move because of allergy issues related to mold, dust, or other air quality issues that posed health risk to their loved ones?
There's plenty of things that you can do within your own home to find areas and find certain things that need improvement and can help with your comfort, air quality, energy efficiency.
So the cold air just goes straight in. In the summer when it's humid here, condensation in that wall leads to mold and mildew and behind that wall.
The other thing to note is not just your heating and cooling system's efficiency rating, but the sizing of your system.
It's always important to get the correct size unit because an oversized unit is going to come on and go off, and it never pulls the humidity out of the house. An air conditioner is supposed to be dehumidifying your house. If it doesn't run long enough, it's not going to dehumidify your house. High humidity leads to mold and spores and all that yucky stuff you don't want.
So one of the areas that you as a homeowner can check is your HVAC supply grills. These supply grills kind of create a current that will actually downdraft hot attic air in with that conditioned air, and it mixes. Well, if it's pulling air from that attic space that's 110, 130 degrees, those aspects not only hurt our performance and our energy efficiency, but also contribute to poor air quality. Those are areas with dust, particulate matter, rodents. There's a lot of nasty things. They always tell people, you wouldn't want to live in your crawl space, you wouldn't want to live in your attic. So why are you letting your HVAC system kind of pull air in from those areas?
Some of the issues with tightening up your home so much is the tighter I make my house, the more likely I am to have combustion safety issues in my house. So if I had a furnace that was putting out CO in my house, as I make my house tighter and tighter, I have less fresh air from outside coming in to dilute that, so I now have created a health problem inside my home.
This tells you your estimated air infiltration and how much you would need ventilation for the house. When you get a house really tight, under 0.35, and here you're at 0.51, then they recommend that you put in new ventilation.
The main reason that I get points for a central vacuum system is when you're vacuuming inside of a house. If you're vacuuming with a traditional vacuum cleaner, you can still see the contaminants floating through the air. It's just not healthy. So this is an indoor air quality feature right here. It keeps all the contaminants outside in the container right here. Then up here, when my wife or myself come home from work and the garage door shuts, it stays on for 10 minutes to get the carbon monoxide out of the garage.
There are many things to consider when making health and safety updates to your home. Moisture, humidity, and proper ventilation can have a huge impact on the health and comfort levels in your home. It is also important to make sure gas fireplaces and appliances are installed correctly and are leak-free. But remember, small updates can make a huge impact, so don't hesitate to start researching health and safety changes today.